What if the most unforgettable moment of the entire Madrid trip happened after the concert was already over? Not on stage. Not under the bright lights. Not in front of tens of thousands of cheering fans. But in the quiet lobby of a hotel, where cameras weren't expecting anything extraordinary. As BTS prepared to leave Madrid following their successful concert, fans waiting outside noticed something that immediately began circulating across social media. Before getting into the vehicle, Jimin appeared to pause. Instead of rushing out, he turned back toward the hotel staff. It lasted only a few moments. But somehow, those few moments became one of the most talked about memories of the trip. So what exactly happened? Why are fans calling it the most Jimin thing ever? And how did such a simple goodbye leave such a lasting impression? Stay with me, because sometimes the biggest stories aren't the loudest ones. They're the quietest. The concert had already come to an emotional close. The final songs had echoed across Madrid, thousands of ARMY voices still ringing in the night. Hours of unforgettable performances, dazzling lights, and emotional reunions had finally reached their end. For most people, that was where the story ended. But for Jimin, it seemed like there was still one more chapter. Outside the hotel, the atmosphere felt completely different from the excitement of the stadium. Security staff calmly organized the departure while fans watched from a respectful distance, hoping for one last glimpse before the members headed to their next destination. Vehicles waited. Suitcases were loaded. Schedules moved quickly. Everything suggested this would be another routine departure. Until something unexpected happened. Instead of immediately stepping into the car, Jimin appeared to slow down. He looked back toward the entrance. Toward the people who had quietly worked behind the scenes throughout BTS's stay. Hotel employees. Security personnel. Staff members who rarely become part of the headlines but help make every tour possible. Fans watching nearby noticed Jimin offering warm smiles, waves, and what appeared to be sincere words of thanks before leaving. It wasn't a performance. There was no microphone. No spotlight. Just a brief moment of appreciation. And somehow, that simple gesture spread across social media almost as quickly as clips from the concert itself. Why? Because fans have long admired the consistency of Jimin's kindness. Again and again, whether greeting airport staff, thanking backstage crews, or acknowledging people whose names may never appear on posters, many supporters see these quiet interactions as reflections of his character. Of course, none of us can know exactly what was said in that Madrid hotel. Only the people who were there know those words. But perhaps that's why the moment feels so meaningful. Sometimes, words aren't what people remember most. It's the feeling. The expression. The pause. The willingness to make another person feel seen. As videos continued spreading online, comments poured in from fans around the world. Many wrote that the moment reminded them how genuine respect often appears in the smallest actions. Others shared personal stories about workers in hospitality, saying they know how much a simple thank you can brighten an exhausting shift. Suddenly, the conversation became bigger than Jimin himself. It became a reminder that kindness doesn't require a stage. Imagine being one of those hotel employees. After days of welcoming guests, managing busy schedules, and helping behind the scenes, one of the world's biggest stars pauses before leaving, not because he has to, but because he chooses to acknowledge your work. That kind of moment can stay with someone for years. Perhaps that's why so many fans found the clip so emotional. Not because something dramatic happened, but because something deeply human did. In an industry often defined by speed, pressure, and constant movement, taking even a few extra seconds to express gratitude can speak louder than any speech. And maybe that's the real reason this goodbye continues to resonate. The Madrid concert showcased incredible performances. But the departure reminded many fans that character isn't only revealed under stadium lights. Sometimes it's revealed in quiet hotel corridors, just before the car door closes. As BTS continues its journey and new memories are created around the world, moments like these become part of what fans treasure most, not because they're spectacular, but because they feel authentic. What do you think made this simple farewell connect with so many people? Have you ever experienced a small act of kindness that stayed with you long after the moment ended? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more BTS stories and unforgettable fan moments, and share this video with another ARMY who believes that sometimes the quietest gestures leave the loudest memories. Until next time, take care and never underestimate the power of saying thank you.